Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Steven, Trademark, Trade Mizzle, OG, the guy. I wanted to do another State of the Trade address, because it was something that I did 5 years ago, and the original idea was to do a annual installment of it. I just didn't end up doing that, but basically, just reviewing my year and how things have went. Um, 2025 was a way better year for me than 2024 was. I found a full-time job after quitting a basically minimum wage. I had gotten a $1 pay raise and was making $13 an hour working at a dog kennel in Fredericksburg, and it was not going well. And I was having all sorts of problems because of things that had happened that year. Um, Mental health problems. And I have gotten those resolved this year. I got a really good therapist. I started seeing her in March, and since then we've made a lot of progress. I've still had like some outrageous moments and some lashings out at various people that I'm close to, and there's more than one. Um, like 6 or 7 different people, but I've been working to make amends in different areas there. Generally, things are going well though. I've made a lot of new friends this year. I went back to school. I started working for a maintenance company. I don't know if I can say the name here, so I'm not gonna. Um, I started working for a maintenance company doing janitorial work part time in February, and then I moved to full time in March and did it all through the summer, and then I started going to school there, and I work at a community college doing the janitorial stuff. The local community college here in Warrenton. Um, and I am doing some really good work over there, and it's work that makes a difference, and it's work that makes me motivated. And I really enjoy the people that I'm working for and working with, because there's lots of very Christ centered people that keep me grounded in my faith too. And also, there have been things like they get meat for us every now and again, and like um, benefits are really good. So I have zero complaints. I'm having a good time and making my money, and I was able to buy my first car actually today. It's a Volkswagen Jetta. I was driving the Ford Focus, and the Ford Focus is one that I own with my dad. So I technically he owns it. So I own a car now. So that's a big thing. 27-year-old adulting moves. I put out my album 27. It's doing all right. It has almost 250 views. I haven't been pushing it like crazy. Because I knew what to expect from posting 25 when I did that back in 2023. That you expect lower results when you post on your full album stream on YouTube. So it's just the way it is. So I'm not considering either of those a flop. I'm just considering them works that I have worked on and made, and they're my albums, and I'm not gonna call any of my shit a flop. I don't care what you say. You say whatever you want. I have made a lot of progress musically. I've been training my voice, and I've been working on playing drums a lot, and I decided to make a whole lot of drum videos around the middle of the year, and I had lots of fun with that. I've been playing bass a lot. My bass is actually right here, right next to me. My bass. They're both very dirty because they're right next to the door, and they get mud on them from my dog. And this is my guitar. And I have about 7 other guitars in the corner. I also have several synthesizers. I just like doing music, man. I've been playing my drums like crazy. And that is something that I greatly enjoy and have always enjoyed. Obviously, I was a percussion major and a music composition major, so I mean you literally can connect the dots there and see what I like to do as a person. Music and dogs. I'm very simple. I'm wearing the shirt that I wore on my Rap Devil remix, and it's been bleached, not on purpose. But yeah, I've had a pretty good year. I'm just steadily floating, keeping myself afloat and making improvements, and also having some steps back, but trying not to keep those steps back in a backward momentum, trying to keep my momentum moving forward and get that good, positive improvement type of vibe going. And hopefully that will benefit me well in my future, is how I see it. I'm 27. I'm soon to be getting out of the house and getting my own place. And I feel like I'm finally adulting, you know. It's a big word. It's a big word. All those people, they're like, "Oh, adulting is so hard." Adulting is very hard, and it took me several years to learn how to do adulting. So take your time. It is not a rush. You don't need to have a house at 22. And if people that got a house when they were 30 are yelling at you, then those people have absolutely no grounds to be judging you for not having your own place when you're in your 20s. That's how I see it. Also, I've been getting lots of progress on Spotify. My Spotify followers have been going up and up and up. Listeners have been staying fairly consistent, although there was a little blip in October where it was all of a sudden like 800. And I was like, what? I don't know what that came from, but somebody probably listened to it and was like, hey, or listened to it and was on stream too. That was the thing that happened with the Rap Devil remix with Charlie. He pulled it up on stream. But yeah, I put my art all on the walls here. You can't really see most of it, but I finally have my studio area looking like a studio. And the future of Trademark Studio is not up in the air. It's quite bright. I've had several opportunities to record my friends, both here physically and over Discord. And I have had about 9 or 10 solid recording sessions this year, and about 22 recording sessions total. And that doesn't count the solo recordings where I'm just in the booth just spraying fire, because that's hundreds. I do multiple of those in a day when I am really getting heated on it. And I've been on a little bit of a cold streak with recordings recently, but I'm not really worried about it. My body of work speaks for itself. I have totally just fallen in love with music and listening to music, and like I've taken a whole bunch of artists that I was familiar with but didn't really know, and also a bunch of artists that I had listened to a long time ago and really liked a long time ago, and listened to them. Some of them, their entire catalogs, and lots of heavy metal, lots of hard rock, lots of screamo. That's been on the soundtrack this year, but I'm staying happy. I'm staying positive. And I've also been listening to lots of John Coltrane and Miles Davis and Cannonball Adderley and Charlie Parker and Brian Blade and the Jazz Fellowship. Um, I've also been listening to tons of Mac Miller and MGK and Kid Cudi. Lots of Kid Cudi. Um, I've been listening to a little bit of Eminem, not as much as you would think. Um, and I've been listening to a lot of local rappers, like local rappers to me and friends of mine. So yeah, me and Poltergeist did a song together this year. It's called The Exodus. Um, I sang at the beginning, and it's auto-tuned, and it sounds pretty neat. And I have a verse, and there's screamy bits, so I hope you like that. Yeah, his entire EP is very good. It's 4 tracks. It's called Daemonium Comprime. Let me spell that. Prepare for a dyslexic spelling lesson. This is going to come at you very slow. His title album EP is spelled Daemonium space Comprime. That's how you spell it. It's Daemonium Comprime. It's very good. It starts with the Lord's Prayer. So, you know I like it. I have been approached by some people to make some Christian music, and I don't know how to feel about that because I've always made secular music, but I'm on the fence about it. We will see what happens. I do play at my church, so, I'm not opposed to the idea. But we shall see. We shall see. My music thus far has been secular, and there have been Christian undertones at points. I've also read scripture at some points in my career on track, so that is a thing. I'm very satisfied with where the state of my last 2 mixtapes ended up being. I feel that the product of those 2 were very good. I know that my current mixtape, Gold Chain Music, is not going to be finished this year. It will be considered a multi-year mixtape, so I'm fine with that. Really solid tracks, and I really like my beat selection that I went over, and of course I do, because I did it myself, and you should go listen to it. But yeah, I went from 2024 hating life and being resentful to 2025 loving life and being forgetful of all the other stuff because in the past I was way too freaking faded. Ha! But yeah, I've got my shit together, and I still use a vape, but I quit smoking cigarettes in November of last year, so it's over a year now. I've had a couple of Black and Milds, and I used the vape. And I think that's like 8 Black and Milds on a whole year, so that's pretty good, okay? Don't judge me. I hate that I have made the bad decisions that followed me like this, but that's fine. I probably will never stop smoking weed. I have tried to stop. I've been trying to stop. and I'm just, well, trying to stop. I end up going full stop, and then, it ends up like that. So I I'm still on smoke weed everyday grind, but I am definitely doing a lot better with having the motivation to get things done despite that. Um, and it's just something that makes me who I am. It doesn't make me any better or any worse than anybody else. I hopefully will be able to scale back, and regrettably my past habit was so much higher than it is now, but it is getting to a situation where I'm down to spending around 400 a month, and it's like, ugh. And yes, you're not supposed to say that, but fuck it. Um, and that's down. Um, but yeah, I've got my act together. Besides that, pretty much now I'm just coasting along. There's something on my face or something on the webcam. But I've just been coasting along and doing my own thing. And I'm going to continue doing my own thing until oblivion, until the day I die. And if anybody has a problem with me doing my own thing, it's all love, fam. But you should really stop having problems, because I know I have problems. Thanks. All right. This has been the state of the trade. I don't know if there's anything else that I want to share. I am going to be releasing something new next year. I'm going to be doing a slam poetry album. And that is because my very good friend Kia Narcy gave me the suggestion to do poetry, and I wanted to do poetry in a way that is still kind of hip hop, so I'm gonna do slam poetry. So yeah, that's what the next album is gonna be. Eventually Prevail is coming soon. December 26th, I am going to be releasing a song with C Tactics, aka Ben Pate. That's his real name. And we're going to be, I played the drums and the piano, and he's playing the lead guitar, the rhythm guitar, and the bass. And uh, it's a 60s rock kind of style instrumental song. It's called The Joy of Making Music, and it's going to release everywhere on December 26th. It's going to be a single, so go listen to it. The album art is just the color purple because I didn't want to make it my face, because it's as much him as it is me on this project. So it's not right for me to glorify myself when I only did half the work on this one. That's how I see it. But it's really good. We worked really hard on it, and I hope that you guys enjoy all the new music that's going to be coming. Of course, after Gold Chain Music, there's going to be more mixtapes. We're going to just keep it coming. It's going to be like an assembly line, a one-man music assembly line. That's how it's always been. And I just hope that you guys enjoy the ride, and you like and comment and subscribe, because I think I've only ever asked that once. And if you want to join my Discord, you can join my Discord. The link is somewhere. It's definitely in my community tab somewhere. And then yeah, there's another little short video that I made just promoting the Discord, and the link, never expiring link, is in the top pinned comment on that video. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say on the state of the trade. There was some really depressing shit. There's some really real shit. There's some shit about me recovering from addiction. There's some shit about real shit in there. But most of all, the shit that I want you to remember about this shit is that music shit. Okay? because that's the shit. Love you. Have a wonderful morning, after, evening. Trademark Squad for life.